coming up on the first pitch. And today's starter, Mitch Keller.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ready to go. And the batter now, Lawrence Butler. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And the home opener is underway. Inside. And that's ball 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. Bichette up to the dish. Just missed. Bichette in his 6th season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one pushed foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reynolds pulls that one down, and that is that. Back here at PNC Park, and on the mound today, Kevin Gausman. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that's down. A base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a good example of it right there. Got the barrel in the...
Jimenez over to Bichette, and that's 2. Back here in Pittsburgh, and here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Keller back to work. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a ball popped up. Gonzalez in position. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
Swinging a foul straight back. Has room, and he makes the catch. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jeremy Pena. And that's in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. He gets there with the slide. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Digging in, Jack Sawinski. First pitch misses.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Pena, the runner at second with 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 7th, the third
Now
baseman,
batting Key Brian Hayes.
Hayes.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And we're back. New inning getting started.
Right
now,
fielder,
George
4,
Springer.
George Springer.
Swing and a foul out of play. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Andres Gimenez. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Alejandro.
Now the catcher up to hit,
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk. First
That's
offering, and it
corner.
just misses. Top of the third, no score. Ground ball left side, could be two. Quick feed to second for one, and that's two. Back here at PNC
Lead off
Park,
for
here's the
Pirates,
catcher,
the
Andy
catcher,
Rodriguez.
Andy Rodriguez.
Line drive, Bichette. To first, and a quick out number one. Here's
Batting
the second
ninth,
baseman,
the second
Nick
baseman,
Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez.
Foul ball there. There's a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Throws to first in time. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, the center
Here's
fielder,
O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal
Grounded out his first time.
Cruz.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
No ball.
Strike
One
one.
strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No ball. Two strike.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0. So two away with nobody on. Brian Reynolds here. That gets by him.
Waste no time there. Pretty tough for the
Now
infielder
batting,
to do
the
anything with
shortstop,
that one. He pulled it
Francisco
hard into the outfield. And
Lindor.
even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. Lindor retired. That ends the frame. Back here in Pittsburgh, now the left fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
Butler in his second season, 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018.
That's a ball.
Ball one, no strikes.
1-0. Ball.
Well, he looks more
2-0.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fastball is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Late on that fastball.
3-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Count's full.
Left field. Reynolds should have this one. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that is out of play. Blue Jays down a run. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
The batter, number
He's 0 for
44.
1.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they add on. It's 2-0. Jeremy Pena, the next Pirate to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Up next for the Pirates, Jack Suwinski. Struck out swinging his first time. High fly ball out towards left field. Butler settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away down. 2 down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Varsho makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Keller back to work. Popped up. Hayes under it. He's got it. And there's one down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 1 with a flyout.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Suwinski hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Went down on strikes his first time through. He swings and fouls one off. The Pirates leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back.
We
head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Endy Rodriguez. And he swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
No, that's foul, that's foul.
Right side, hard hit. Jimenez throw to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Nick Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
No
and
ball.
It's 0-1.
One strike.
And there's a foul ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Now batting. Center fielder.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, right side. And that is Springer. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the top of the sixth. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one missed.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Edge of the zone for a strike. Now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So digging in, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one missing inside.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He hit into a double play his first time up. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. In the air on the infield. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to.
There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming around third is Reynolds. Relay throw home. In there. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Horwitz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That's bad. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 3-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now a chance for Jeremy Pena. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Foul ball. Stays alive. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, Jimenez handles, throws to first, one away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Suwinski.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And a foul ball. Horwitz stands at third with one gone in the inning. And strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho moving under it and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. That misses. Ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. There's a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say,
Horwitz. 1 at second. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, and not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Endy Rodriguez. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is gone. He nails one out to right. It's 5-1. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Swanson, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. That one fouled off. Butler puts it away for the out. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered in this game. To the right side, Jimenez slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Santander. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
So they turn things over to the righty, Colin Holderman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Holderman.
And it's fouled away.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Springer now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. First out in the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Ball to strike. Just off the inside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Horwitz snags it, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, and now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swanson back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
That's hard hit on the line. Varsho right there to make the grab. And there's one down. So now it's the full hitter, Spencer Horwitz.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Check swing, called strike. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Pena now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the ninth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Lawrence Butler.
Now pitching for the
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Caleb Ferguson.
64.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one inside, and 1-1. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3.
Shortstop Bo Bichette.
Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1. Just missed. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan.
So up next
Alvarez.
for Toronto, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Number 2.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bichette off of first with 2 away. And another ball. Next pitch is outside. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now pitching for
Dennis Santana on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That's a slider for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.